This word Anioma is never an ethnic nationality and will never be. It is never a race. It is never a language. It's a political word by you, the political gladiators, you and your cohorts. Delta North, Delta Central, and Delta South is what we'll have in Delta State as the 3 senatorial districts. Now, nowhere on Afonkara and Anioma matter come up. When the Ohaneze Igbo Escos visited President Tinubu, they made certain requests before the president. Number one of such requests is the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Number two is to create a state among the southeastern region to make their region 6 states as other region. Now, if you feel that Anioma is big enough to become a state, there is nothing wrong in seeing Anioma as a state in South-South. After all, we'll have about 7 states in Northwest zone. That you went to meet the Ohaneze Igbo first before consulting with the people of Delta North is even a slap. It's an aberration. During your campaign, did we for once tell you that our problem is a state? This agenda will hit the rock. You cannot tell me my history. My father, my father was a traditional ruler. During his time of reign, I was privileged to serve the ancestral stool of my community. You cannot carve me to where I don't. Generally, Igbo should know what it means. Igbo and Izumizu. Onye kuni shop onye Igbo ema lebo shinibia abuna mo Igbo. Ma lebo shinibia abun wa ka tanaka okwane kungonye kechi ekweri won. Foolish people do grow old. I don't want to count you as one of them. Your agenda to create Anioma state as part of Southeastern state, Oga, is going to hit. It's already hitting the rock. Senator Ned, if you are really sure that you love the people of Anioma as you claim, the Delta North people, and you want a state for us, we remain in South-South. If you are for the Igbos, Oga, I didn't know where you from come. You don't go tell me my history. We are full-blooded in the past indigenous, and we are not Igbo. If you want to create Anioma state, fine, we support, but in South-South, anything going to Southeast, Oga, zero. Thank you.
Okay, my people, you all have heard what that person said. These are the people from Okwane land that go about telling people that Okwane people are Bini people. You speak Igbo language and you are still saying that we Okwane people, we are not Igbo people. He said that the deity he worshipped in his community, that he know where the deity came from, that he know where they came from. The deity na Shango, no Rumila, or na Ogun. Because in Okwane, we don't worship those things. All our deities in Okwane are all Igbo deities. We are not Bini people. So if you claim that you are from Bini, go back to Bini. We speak Igbo, and we are expected to be zoned to Southeast, where our brothers belong. Say that Okwane, that in Okwane land, Igbo means slave. Because now what Igbo want to, because I've been hearing that nonsense everywhere. Igbo is not a derogatory word. The word Igbo is not derogatory. Igbo means ancient. Ndebo, Ndibo. We are ancient people. Our dialect is called Okwane. When you speak Okwane, you are speaking Igbo. I said that if we actualize Anioma state, that you should remain in South-South. Person where gets says, go just come talk, say make Anioma remain for South-South. Don't you have sense? Say you're a chief. You are not a chief. Your brain not reach the level of chief. You still behave like a child. Because that chieftaincy title comes with maturity. But there is no maturity at all in everything this boy said. Anioma people are Igbos. Anioma is not an ethnicity. Fine, we know. Anioma as a name was coined out from the regions in Delta North. Okwane, Eka, Enwane. That coinage gave birth to Anioma. The name Anioma is the name of every Igbo speaking people in Delta State. If this man truly have sense, he will know that there is no entity in the entire world known as South-South. South-South is not the name of any region in geography. During the Biafra War, our elders started denying their Igbo identity, that they are not Igbo, we are not Igbo. They started telling their children, we are not Igbo, Igbo means slave. Don't allow anybody to call you Igbo. If they call you Igbo, deny that you are not Igbo. That was why many of them today will be telling you that Igbo means slave. We are not Igbo people. Stop calling me Igbo. That's why the name they pay their way, because they don't believe say it means slave. If he's talking about slavery itself, say they sell people. Now this Anioma, they pack people into slavery pass. Okwana was invaded by all these Benin invaders. selling people into slavery. And as these same senseless people will come and they tell you, we are not Igbo people. They don't sell us as slaves. We are not slaves. And now your people, they sell into slavery pass. Don't you have sense? Because you don't read. They come, they talk to Senator Nwoko anyhow. Anyone that is fighting Senator Nwoko for trying to zone Anioma state to southeast na mumu, that person not get sense. If the Shekiri people want to actualize the Shekiri state now, they will want to be zoned to the southwest. The royal family of Ishekiri came from Bini. Ishekiri royal family are Bini people. But the people there are not Bini people. They are Yoruba people. So you know, go to say because of say Ishekiri royalty now from Bini, say they will remain for south. They will come go back to their southwest where they belong. Say you get some royal families where their name will come from Bini. It's not an excuse to zone us to south. And it's not an excuse for us not to be zoned to southeast where we belong. The people of the land are Igbos before those kings were installed upon them to rule over them. We are Igbo people. We are not Bini people. We are Igbo people, even if we are Okwane people. We are Igbo people, even if we are Ika people. We are Igbo people, even if we are Enuane people. And we are expected to be zoned to the southeast. He said, the Okwane people testing a tornado that they need a state. If to say this man really gets sense, he gonna say Okwane people deserve a state. A state where they will know that they are only talking and communicating with their fellow Igbo people. If you can't talk, we understand. If you know how to talk, we understand. And you still want us to remain in South, where we say that they marginalize South people. South, where we say that they exploit them. They have been exploiting the crude oil in Okwane land. Have this person come out and speak against it? Person welcome, make it create Anioma state. Make we start to enjoy our resources. Make government reach us. They open your mouth, they talk rubbish. You want to zone Anioma to southeast. If you are from Okwane and you don't identify as Igbo, keep it to yourself. Don't deny the good people of Anioma who identify as Igbos not to be zoned to the southeast where they belong. With you or without you, we are southeast. And nobody can divide us. We are Igbos. Everybody is expected to be with their brother. You want make we actualize Anioma state, make we remain for south. Don't have sense. Be mumu, they call another person mumu.